Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Flat Out with Ben and Matt. I'm Ben.
And I'm Matt.
And we have a very special guest on the show today. Welcome, Miguel from Grand Prix.
Thank you guys for having me here.
How are you?
I'm so excited. I'm so good. Saturday.
Yes,
Start
Saturday.
Of the race.
We're in Le Mans at our silver glamping site. As you can see from the background, we'll speak a little bit about the race later on. But yeah, thank you very much.
No, thank you for having me and for everything. Always.
Yeah, so good.
Take it away.
Yes, I will. So good to have you here, Mickey G.
Mickey G.
Good friend of the show, good friend of us here in Le Mans.
Yeah.
It's your second year with us in
Second
Le
year in a
Mans.
row here. I think not the last one. I hope.
I hope not as well.
Not the last one.
I hope not. We are right next to the track. If you just see through those trees, that is literally the track. So we might be interrupted by the beautiful sound of engines, but that's fine. And we are literally in amongst our customers here.
Yeah, anything could happen.
And nature. There's some birds singing in the trees.
We've managed to find some shade, which is nice. It's quite warm.
Yes,
so
it's going to get up to 30 degrees today, which is very good. But we're here to chat to you, Miguel, Mickey G, about your amazing Instagram account.
Yes.
1.7 million followers.
Congratulations, first off.
Congratulations.
That's a very, very good achievement.
Charles Leclerc follows you. Gordon Ramsay follows you. I know he loves his motorsport.
Follower. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay interacts a lot with the page, so it's fun. He always comment and like. So
excellent.
He's active.
And I know you have a kind of a special relationship with Kimi Antonelli as well, because you followed him from Formula 3?
Formula 4.
Formula 4.
Wow. Yeah, we started following Kimi's journey since 2022, I think. We published some articles about him, saying that he's the next big star. And I think that he was like 13 years old. So he was like, I like these guys. And he followed us back in the day. And now he's still replying. I can send you guys a picture of last week. We were talking on our DM. So you can put it on the video.
Yeah, I remember you showed me. So when he was 13, so back then, how popular was the pair? How many followers did you have back then? You really saw his potential.
I think 900,000 followers. Yeah.
Wow.
And Kimi was like in 3,000 followers.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's the relationship that he thinks that we following when he wasn't Kimi Antonelli. He was starting. But yeah, I talked with some engineers and that engineer say me that this kid is real thing.
Because you have like insider groups, insider information, insider relationships with a lot of the big and maybe more secretive sides of motorsport, which gives you this. I remember actually you broke the story of the two confirmed Cadillac drivers in Formula 1 of Sergio Perez, your countryman, of course,
Checo and Valtteri Bottas,
also from Mexico, and Bottas as well. So tell us a little bit about those relationships.
I think that's the powerful thing of Grand Prix, the insider thing, because we share news like 2 months before it gets official. The Oliver Berman to Haas was, I think, 6 months before we say Oliver Berman is going to Haas.
Wow.
And it happened. So basically I work with some journalists around the world, and I try to see all this news and make like this puzzle, because it's so risk in a page of 1.7 million followers to, if you put one fake news, people are going to remember forever.
Yes.
Forever.
Screenshots.
They don't remember the 200 that you post that went through. If you put something wrong in every comment section, do you remember when you put Lando Norris to Ferrari?
Yeah.
And you get literally banished.
Yeah.
But it's so delicate when you post this breaking news. So I need to make a big work and see this guy know the cousin of Kimi Antonelli, and the cousin is saying that it's official. So you see all these puzzles and you throw the new, hoping, because it can't in the last moment.
Still a risk.
The paper doesn't came at time, and the deal is not done.
One of the things I wanted to ask you, so with your Instagram account, obviously huge following, like we've said, but it's a faceless account. So how do you deal with that? Like it's not many people would have seen you before.
No.
So how do you deal with that? You've got such a big following, but they don't actually know who Miguel is.
And on that, I would like to add, surely there's good things and there's bad things about that.
I think the good things is that people don't get into you,
Not personal.
not personal.
Yeah.
And the bad things, I think that it's more like the brand of the Grand Prix that is faceless. Like some brands want the person, the human being on camera.
So it's easier to get like collaborations and
Easy
sponsors and things
collaborations, yeah.
if you have a
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. Some types of collaborations with some of the brands, like, I don't know how they say, deodorant brand. They want the face.
Yeah. I suppose a lot of the value of the content is these people actually talking to camera about the brand itself.
Yeah.
That's kind of the content that they're looking for. But having said that, you've had some amazing opportunities through the page. Tell us a little bit about some of the opportunities.
Yeah, this last years have been amazing. With you guys last year, we went to, I think, 11 Grand Prix together, right?
Yep.
With Motorsport, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a crazy tour.
Like a European tour.
European tour,
and,
yeah.
You went to the South American
Mexico,
races.
so Brazil, it was beautiful. So last year we went to all European tour. 3 years ago, I went with Ferrari to Mexican GP. It was crazy with Charles Leclerc. That's why Charles Leclerc follow us, because I met him and I say, oh, we are Grand Prix. And he was like very comfortable because we were a young team, like not this industrial smoking team,
Yeah.
He was like, oh, super cool. Let me follow you guys. And was a great chemistry. And this year in Le Mans is crazy. We have a partnership with Michelin. They are the official providers of the wheels and here of the tires here in Le Mans. So we are in a great path.
Amazing.
Great path, and hope next year, I think with the buy of Liberty Media of F1, digital media hubs are going to have bigger exposure because FIA is always giving more access to the traditional media hubs, the newspaper ones, but not with the engagement that we have. So let's hope next year we can get the media access
Just
every Grand Prix.
Just touching on that. So what do you think the future of your page and social media in general has for motorsport? Where do you see that going? You've kind of spoke about partnerships there, but what do you see in the future for this?
I think it's going in a great path. With Liberty Media buying the F1 and the MotoGP, Liberty Media is so, how do I say, updated?
Yeah, they're very much trying to get a younger audience. They did it with Formula One with Drive to Survive.
Drive to Survive, sure.
So, yeah.
So I think that we're going to be on the heart of the race in the next couple of years. That's the plan. We are expanding the team. So we hope next year be in every race of the season.
Wow.
Amazing.
We're going to Austria next week and we get some media access for the first time. So it's great.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's great.
And I wanted to ask you a little bit. Obviously, we're here in Le Mans. You came last year. You actually stayed up for all 24 hours last year, which was so impressive. I saw you at like 7 in the morning because I did not. I have shifts to do. I'm sorry, I don't have. I need my sleep. But I saw you at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and you were like, "I'm having the most amazing time.
Yes.
I'm going for another coffee." How was that?
Last year was my first Le Mans of all my life, and wow, it's something that if you love motorsport, you need to come to Le Mans. It's a different level of experience. It's pure motorsport, I think, like literally hearing motors every time, single day of the day. So last year, we staying up all the night was a privilege, When I was sleeping, I was like, no, in 2 weeks you're in your house and you're going to regret that you can sleep 20 hours tomorrow, but not today. So it was beautiful seeing the sunrise, the midnight sessions in 3 a.m., 4 a.m., seeing these guys is beautiful. It was such experience. An amazing race with Kubica winning was all this story. Grand Prix was great coverage with you guys, with Travel Destinations. We get some posts blowing up last year.
People love Le Mans.
Yeah.
People love Le Mans. Yeah, I think it's like this romanticism that people can't throw hate to Le Mans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nobody hates it.
Nobody
criticizes it.
Now you're kind of an expert. This is your second time here. You stayed up for 24 hours, like Matt said. Give us some top tips on when you're here, where to go, where's the best places to go on the track.
My first tip is camp, not hotel. Camp near the circuit. These guys have 3 amazing sites. Check it out, because having near the circuit, you can rest, you can go to a track so fast. So that's my first tip. Then for the beginning, I recommend the main straight, because the opening ceremony is beautiful with all the cars and the teams parking on the track. I think that it's something that you can't miss. The planes. Last year, I think that was Roger Federer doing the the
and
flag.
LeBron James a couple of years ago.
Yeah, LeBron James.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And where do you think, obviously, Le Mans and WEC in general is changing as well? There's a lot of like almost poaching of the Formula One attention. So McLaren will have a hypercar next year. And of course, well, there are rumors about a certain Mr. Verstappen making his Le Mans debut.
Sebastian Vettel.
And Sebastian Vettel. Maybe together.
Yeah, that
Who knows?
broke the motorsport world.
That was actually, that was one of your
You remember
posts.
last year that we met Zach Brown?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, in the paddock down here, yeah.
That was, on Genesis. They were the first view of the McLaren car, I remember that day. So I think that, and yesterday we got the news of Silverstone coming back to WEC.
Yeah.
Yes.
6 hours of Silverstone, so that's huge also. I think that WEC is like this, I say, this romantic part of the sport.
I feel like people feel it's not being...
It's not going...
What's the word? Not contaminated, but it's not being bought out totally yet.
It's not going to that, I don't know how to say, like this...
Money machine,
reality show thing. And it's like poor motors all day, gasoline, crazy motorsport experience, you know? What people like. That's why I say it's very different to a Formula One Grand Prix, Le Mans, because it's constantly racing.
Yeah.
And Formula One is not like that.
And next year, Ford versus Ferrari as well. As the final and probably the biggest update.
Yes.
That's crazy. You're looking forward to that?
I'm looking forward to that, to make a great story. I seen the movie like a week before I arrived, so had the hype. So yes, I think it's going to get a lot of billboards.
Yeah.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Absolutely.
We're expected to sell out pretty quickly for next year because of that, and McLaren coming, like we said.
McLaren coming back, yes.
So talking a little bit more about you again, how did you start out doing social media? How did you start the account? How did you get such a big following? Just tell us a bit about that, your journey into where you are today.
I started at 13 years old, like in 2013, when Instagram was starting. And my dad was so into, do you know GoDaddy?
Yeah.
The domains?
Yeah.
And he was like buying domains every single time of the day, like Mexico.com, and he was reselling. And he was like, get usernames on Grand Prix on Instagram. That's a new thing.
Wow.
So we get Grand Prix without numbers and anything. And without posting anything, like in 1 year, I got like 30,000 followers just for the name.
Without posting
just for the name, because a lot of people tag the account like Kim Kardashian, I'm in Monaco, @Grand Prix.
Because people were like mixing it up with hashtags and things.
Exactly.
It was relatively
that happens
new
a lot
back then.
also. And I was like that. And then in the school, some friends said, man, you love sports and you always want to be a journalist and you love talking about this. You need to start to post your opinions and news. So I was so nervous in the first, but then I get some ideas and inspiration with ESPN, Bleacher Report, all that kinds of pages, faceless. And I start posting every single thing that happened on F1, like breath, going out like breath.
Yeah.
And in 2016, when was the Hamilton-Rosberg rivalry, was the blowing year, because it was a lot of gossip, a lot of fights, a lot of,
drama.
The drama sells. The drama sells. When drama came, I'm like, wow, great. This is great for the page.
We love the drama.
We love the drama.
Well, you're in the right place for drama, aren't you? Yeah, that's our domain.
We love the drama.
And so, what do you have any other like major milestones, major really memorable moments in the Grand Prix journey?
Yeah, I think
like a day you just went like jumped like 100,000 followers or something like that.
I think the day we announced Kimi to Mercedes 2 years ago was we get 70,000 followers in one day.
Wow.
Yeah, in one day, because we were and Kim Antonelli likes the post, so no one saying was official. Everyone was saying, no, Carlos Sainz is going to Mercedes. How this kid? They say, wait. So that day was crazy, because that day, 2 hours later, we announced Oliver Berman to Haas. Was 2 bombs in one day.
Yeah.
And the people was getting this inside joke that the GP bombs. And we have the broadcast channel, and I throw the emoji of a bomb, and people know that it's coming.
Yeah.
Huge new.
Yeah, amazing. And tell us a little bit more about you personally. Like, so you're from Mexico. Whereabouts in Mexico are you from? How old are you? Did you train as a journalist? We're getting personal now.
Yes, I was about to say, how old are you?
Yeah,
Dates of birth.
I'm from Mexico City.
What is your address?
I will tell you that later. I'm from Mexico City, born and raised. All my family is from there. I'm 25 years old right now. I have a degree in marketing, not journalism. I want to specialize in some communication thing. My girlfriend helps me a lot in graphic design and all that stuff in the page, because when I get blocked, when I see like this design in my head and I draw a horrible draw, she put it in digital, and I can't, like, how do I say, transmit all my ideas to the page. So she's an MVP too in the page.
Absolutely.
And we have a great team. Did you met Ayrton last year?
Yes.
Did you guys met Ayrton? He's amazing too. He contributed a lot to the page. But yeah, I'm so happy that this is becoming a full job, because it wasn't a full job like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I was working in a radio station, like doing same stuff, doing like this, the podcast thing.
But you were behind the camera.
I was behind the camera, yeah, in production. And then I start to believing we are the biggest page.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So I remember, I think maybe we were chatting at this point 3 years ago.
We had a first meeting.
Yeah.
And we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do. And nothing came of it initially.
Nothing.
But then I remember you saying, I've taken the leap. I've left my job and I'm going to do this full time. And I was like, oof, you are a brave man.
You are brave.
But it paid off. Sometimes in life you have to take these risks. And this is exactly what you did.
I remember so much that meeting, that first meeting with you. I was so shy. I didn't know anything about Cell Grand Prix. And I remember like, it was 5 a.m. of my time.
Oh, wow.
5 a.m. And I think that
I feel like I should have calculated the hours better.
It was 5 a.m. my time.
3 years later, I apologize.
Because I didn't say to you guys that I was from Mexico.
Ah, right, okay.
Like,
maybe I assumed you were in
anytime
Europe.
you want.
Right.
And you say like, I don't know, 2 p.m. of UK, and it was 5 a.m. of Mexico. So I remember waking up, showering, getting nervous. And then 1 year later, when I quit the job and I have everything like connected, we get the first deal done.
Wow. And what an amazing journey it's been.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. And just looking ahead to, sorry, did you have a question, Ben?
No,
I'm hogging the questions.
You can go.
I just wanted to ask, obviously you've been watching all the action on track and stuff. What do you think is going to happen in this edition of Le Mans?
Like we were talking yesterday, I think Le Mans, the quality of Le Mans is not that important, like in F1. So I think a lot of things can happen. 24 hours are a lot.
Yeah.
The cars need to resist. Last month in Nürburgring, Max Verstappen were leading all the race, and when 3 hours were missing, the car stopped. So I think that I will go with Cadillac winning Le Mans, and my surprise is going to be Genesis.
Wow.
Okay.
Genesis, maybe a 4, P4, P3.
You're not going to
That
podium.
will be my crazy. And Ferrari disappointing.
Yeah.
What do you think? You kind of spoke about it already.
Yeah, we kind of have spoken about it already. It's a very difficult one, which is exactly what makes it quite so interesting. It's that I don't quite remember where the yellow Ferrari poled qualified last year.
P9, P8.
Yeah, exactly.
P9, P8, and nobody expected anything.
No.
And then they just absolutely pulled it out of the bag and blew everyone away. So I think that's why people expect these surprises. Even like in Formula One, you have like a Verstappen period, and then before that you had a Hamilton period. Now you're having then you had a McLaren period, and now you have a Kimi period. And it's like
it's more predictable.
Exactly.
It's more predictable, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the beauty of WEC.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Peugeot can win.
Yeah.
Like, some certain of things happen, and Peugeot win the race. I don't know why, but Peugeot and winning.
Yeah.
So that's the magic.
Yeah. Which is exactly why I don't want to give you a prediction, because I look silly in.
Well, that's the fun of it,
hours.
isn't it? I'm still thinking Toyota are going to do well. I think they're still going to win, personally, but we'll see what happens. Spoke about your kind of insider knowledge earlier. Is there any drama coming up that maybe you can share early?
I think I can share some things. I can say that Oliver Mann is going to be Ferrari driver, not next year.
You heard it here first.
When Hamilton retires, I think Oli is the successor, the natural successor, because he's a Ferrari Academy driver. He's doing it amazing in Haas, so he's going to Ferrari. Alpine, Colapinto, always the city shaking. And Fernando Alonso, I think he's going to retire this year. I think he's tired right now of waiting a good car.
Lance still going to be there, you think? Lance Stroll? You still think he's going to be at Aston Martin?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Today was the news that maybe he's going to Alpine to a last dance with Renault and Fabio Briatore. But I don't think that Alpine needs Fernando now. I think that Alpine is good with Pierre and Franco.
Yeah. I had high hopes for Franco.
I like Franco,
I like him still as a driver, but I just kind of, he hasn't quite found his rhythm, I think, yet, and could do with a better car, perhaps, as well.
And I think that the Latinos sells a lot, the Latino drivers.
Yeah.
Like the Argentinian fans are crazy. They feel Formula One like they feel football. So I don't know if you see that they have like a public driving in Buenos Aires.
I haven't seen that.
Like 2 months ago, 500,000
Yes,
people.
I did see that. Yes,
The most people in an event of motorsport in Argentina. In worldwide, but was in Argentina.
Wow.
So
they are, the fans are wild.
Crazy.
They love it.
They love it.
And you see the pages, and Checo and Colapinto merch sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. We feel a lot the passion, you know?
Yeah.
Love it.
Excellent. And I wanted to ask, do you have any, obviously we've spoken about various collaborations and things, but tell us about some projects that you have coming up. Anything you can share? Anything in the pipeline?
We are in a great path right now. We want to expand. We want to get people talking on Grand Prix. That's the next big step. We hope to make it after the summer break. So in the American races. So basically that's the thing. We want to get a bigger media hub. Maybe get a podcast on it, some interviews.
Let us know.
Yes.
You can be the host.
Sounds good.
For sure. And we want to get bigger and bigger and bigger. 2 million followers.
You're nearly there.
We look there.
Yeah.
We'll give you some of our followers.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, amazing. Well, Ben, unless you had any more questions.
Is there anything you wanted to mention that you feel like we haven't asked you, or?
I think that we are very complete.
Any questions for us?
Yes.
Yes.
For you guys.
Either way.
For you guys. How was the experience of bringing the media personalities to the camp?
I'll leave that one with you. You're the specialist.
It's an interesting one because it's kind of necessary, I think, to do these things nowadays. But at the same time, it's kind of delicate. You always take a bit of a risk, but it's definitely something that has paid off both on a personal level. I definitely think, you make new relationships, and new contacts, and everybody has a great time. It's rewarding, it's important, and I enjoy it most of the time.
I think one good thing with Le Mans, like we've already said, it's so different from Formula One that I think the media people that you have, or the influencers, they're always very down to do kind of whatever we need them to do.
They love it.
Yeah.
They absolutely love it.
Yeah. I think that the thing that is in a camp and it's a lot of days, you get a really great relationship with all the guys that you see every day, you know?
Yeah.
Like a camp.
Exactly.
Like a camp that you go as a kid.
Exactly.
You get out and you see the same guy in the breakfast, and you get that. That's super cool. I like it.
And there's something quite special about our guests, I think. Well, there's many things, you know. They, like you say, they come together with this shared love of motorsport. You know, real car fanatics here. There was like every type of Ferrari and McLaren, and just
it's like a circus of beautiful cars.
They're so passionate. The guests are so passionate about their cars. I literally had someone, we did a car show yesterday at Silver here, and I had someone come up to me this morning so upset that they didn't win.
Well, it's hard to choose winners.
Yeah, it is.
I remember last year you said me to be a judge, and I was like, no, I don't want
pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But there's just so many nice cars. And obviously we're here in the silver site. Just over the other side of the track, we have the bronze site, and we have our Porsche Curves viewing bank right on Porsche Curves just for us. And people come down from bronze. It's like a 35-minute walk from gold. Sorry, it's like a 35-minute walk to come down here and to sit on the Porsche Curves. And it's just, obviously, I'm biased. It's our kind of thing. It's our event, but it's so fun. We have such a good time, and people are so happy. And people come back year after year after year, and it does just sound like a shameless plug at this point, but we all kind of get on this adrenaline vibes.
When I came back to Mexico last year, all my friends and my family and Randy and everyone was saying, they don't tell me about anything about F1. I need to go to Le Mans. Wow, the Le Mans thing. Wow, Le Mans. People that doesn't know anything about motorsport want to be here, you know, because I showed the experience, and they were like, wow, that's different.
Yeah. And interestingly, I think it will be more and more like that every year.
Yeah.
I think it's every year.
Grow and grow and grow.
We have more units, we sell them out. Every year the circuit announces a new record attendance, and there's more huge bits of news that we've already discussed coming into this race especially, and I think the future looks very bright.
Yes.
Let's see what happens in Formula One as we stealing all the attention of their big brands.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly. Excellent.
That's it.
Listen, Mickey, thank you so much. That's been so fun and so insightful, and let's go and enjoy the race.
It was a pleasure. Yes.
Thank you very much. Miguel from Grand Prix joining us today. That's all we've got time for on Flat Out with Ben and Matt.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you next year.